She's got hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high. It is far. It is pregame show. John Boy. Stuff that dreams are made of. Jake Sucks.
Hello and welcome to the final Talkin Yanks pregame show of the regular season. It'll be back for the playoffs, and it'll be back with John Boy and Jake for all of those games. Like Michael K. says every regular season, it's you date the girl all year, you don't get to take her to the prom, and that's okay. That's okay. I'll be down there. Jimmy and Jake are off doing something that you guys, I'm sure, will see soon if you're in tune to everything that happens around here. The Yankees play one final regular season game. Aaron Judge hit number 62 last night. Go check out Wake and Jake. Jake and I were in the office. We went live right after. Yeah. All right. Pregame show, of course, brought to you by SeatGeek. You can use code pregame for $20 off your first purchase. If you're in Texas, you can go to this game. Last chance to see them in the regular season today. Probably not in Texas if you're listening to this. There's a chance you are, but I've looked at our demographics. We're mostly on the Talkin Yanks end. We're mostly in the Northeast, which makes sense. New York. And you can go to whatever you want. Plays, concerts, other games. NBA's getting started soon. NFL is rolling if you like sports besides baseball. SeatGeek's got those tickets too. You can use code pregame to get a little bit off. Green bubble means good. Red bubble means you're probably not getting a good deal. The Yankees in the final game of the year are throwing out the following lineup. DJ LeMahieu leads off at second base. Anthony Rizzo bats second, plays first. Oswaldo Cabrera will get in left field, and he will bat third. Josh Donaldson is the third baseman, batting fourth. Oswald Peraza playing shortstop, batting fifth. Jose Trevino is the DH. He bats sixth. Marwin is in right field, batting seventh. Kyle Higashioka bats eighth, catching. And Aaron Hicks is starting in center field. The Rangers, they have Simeon, Nate Lowe, Adolis Garcia, Josh Young, Josh Smith, Jonah Heim, Harley Culberson, Leody Tavares, and Bubba Thompson in their final game of the year. Glenn Otto, former Yankee farmhand, on the bump. Domingo pitches for the Yankees. Yeah. Lineup. Judge is getting a day off. Much deserved. He started the last 54 games, I believe was the number. I think he's earned a day off. He gets to 62. The batting title seems out of reach. I'm okay with it. But other than that, nothing too crazy. DJ's leading off. They want to get him as many at-bats as they can, figure out if he's an option for the playoffs, and a couple hits yesterday, right? I just did the stat sheet for the Talkin Yanks series recap, which will be tonight. 2 hits last night and a walk. So, making me think thoughts. I do say a lot. Somebody DM'd me that, and I was like, kind of rude, man. Everyone wants to not say it as much. I just heard it a bunch of times. It's fine. I get it. Everyone gets better the more they do it. It'll eventually be less and less and less and less. Trying to think if there's anything else really noteworthy from here. DJ, you want to see him do well. Donaldson, I'll spoil a homer draft pick. He's going to homer today, and it's the premonition because it would make it the most sloppy. The Yankees go for their 100th win. Did it again. Let's let's get into what we're watching for, which is DJ. I just did that. I told you what we're watching for. DJ, we need to see you with as many ABs as possible. Are you capable of playing full games right now? And Donaldson, if you can get a hit, that'd be cool. Rizzo, if you can be fully hot, that'd be cool. Although we got a few days off until they get going again. The 11th will be ALDS Game 1. Peraza, always just fun to watch, a little heartbreaking. That's okay. The pitching path to victory, which is more just who are we going to see today? Is there anyone we're going to have to see? Chapman got in yesterday. Everyone kind of pitched yesterday besides Lou Trevino. What's up, dude? You haven't gotten in a game in a week? That's scary because you're sort of our most trusted guy right now. So I expect him to get into this one. Albert Abreu didn't get into yesterday's game. I assume it'll be like Herman for 4 or 5. Some combination of Licky and Abreu. Clark shouldn't be in this game. Castro maybe gets an inning. And Trevino should get an inning. I don't expect to see Efros. I don't expect to see Chapman. I don't think. Miguel Castro. I get pitched Monday. He should get into this one. I think that covers us. Think that's the path. I think that brings us to the Homer draft, which to some degree carries over to the postseason. The game gets played. We've never known exactly where it should be. Jake had himself a big Homer draft day yesterday, gets the lead back to 5, so it would take a big day out of my picks to catch Jake and the chat. Feo, you'll be making those selections. Series score I should have updated before, but whatever. Jake has 34 points going into the final day. Jimmy and I have 29 points going into the final day of the season. Over under for those who've been keeping track. I did all right. Jake a little better, 37 and 39 going into the final day. Jimmy and I are 36 and 40, which I think if you're actually gambling, that's not a bad record to have. You can do a lot worse. Both catchers are starting. Yes, that is the fun one. Trevino getting a DH day. Wonder if they're going to get Higgy out early. I guess they have the off days, so probably not. And Trevino's going to be the Game 1 starter. He's Cole's guy. But the Homer draft, I have the first pick. And I'm taking Donaldson because he will homer today, and that makes everything just a little bit interesting because DJ's been also sort of hitting. And I will take Rizzo with the other pick. Neither were eligible for you, the chat. So amongst yourselves, you cannot pick Judge, Glaber, Rizzo, Peraza, Donaldson, or Stanton. Feo will make the final selection, but you guys should be able to take Oswaldo. You should be able to take Trevino or Higgy or Marwin or Hicks. So I will need 2 of those out of you guys. Can't see you, Mo. Okay. Waiting on you guys for the picks. Where did I get those posters? Feo sent these to me, I believe. They were fans submitted. I'm 99% sure Feo sent them on JJR. We opened those up. Taking the catchers because we never get to. I like that. Higgy and Trevino, same game. I like that thought. All right, final time. We'll go over to the over-under. The line today is 8. The overs have served me well in these final weeks. No reason to stop now. Let's have some fun on the last day of the year. Hit a bunch of homers. I'm taking the over. And you guys see where you go. I might just assign you the under just so we're different, because then I think there's a chance to tie. So I'm assigning the under. you actually don't get the pick. That gives us a chance to tie. 1 game behind Jake in the over-under. He has 37 wins. I have 36. That brings us to the premonition. I already told you Donaldson's he's homering today. It's just natural, and it'll throw a wrench into everything. Probably also going to make a good defensive play. It's going to be a big Donaldson game. All over it. All over it. I love you guys. Thanks for tuning into the pregame show, even on the episodes that are just me. Means a lot that you guys still like them, even if Jimmy and Jake aren't on there. Because, I worked hard to make sure they happen. They had to happen. I really like doing it. I like hanging out with you guys. And thanks for a great regular season. I'm excited for the playoffs. Very, very important. Much love. Go the Yankees. Let's get the 100th win. Because let's be honest, it'll be a little embarrassing if they don't get there. Love you guys. Go leave a nice comment. Love.